G'day, my name's Ben, and I've got another MedQuiz video for you. We just ran through a scenario, it went relatively well. I lined up a couple of the bugs out. Our cardiac monitor should be working now, and I've also turned off the nausea and vomiting and hypoglycemia scenario, just given we've had a couple, so you can see those two are just off. Just to try and keep things interesting. So jump back into our members simulator and we'll hit new scenario. And we're called for 31-year-old male with a headache and oral look. It's going to be a migraine job. Let's just turn that off as well, because at the end of the day we're going to arrive and transport, and well, we might, ideally you would never transport to some Panadol. There's not a whole lot that can be done. Obviously, there can be a lot more to that, so rack-road hemorrhage and things like that, but it's not going to be. Alright, cool beans. Code to an 18, and again, this is another one of those little weird glitchy things. It's never going to be consistent, unfortunately. Try as I might, I can't get that to remain consistent with our with the way it comes through. But we're called to an 18-year-old female with a continuous brief seizure. Windscreen survey. Apartment building. And I think, as I've mentioned, universities look like this different ways. And you don't need to use grammar or anything with this one. Excellent. What's the general appearance of my patient? So a post-it tool. Hello, it's Ben and Steve from the ambulance. What's happening? Is my patient? Guys, okay, is my patient? My patients. Cool. I'm just going to do a poll and see if okay. Great. We can go radial situation. That button does not seem to be working. Let's see if Corel's working. I shall fix them. Excellent. Two excellents. She has a pulse, which we should have anticipated anyway because she's talking to us and she's alive. And, decent. I'm not sure what that's talking about. And our monitor is working. She's at 100 BPM, which is pretty consistent, 91% SpO2. This, just for some general fun facts, this is how the simulator actually processes these numbers. Every message will have a heart rate and an SpO2 attached to it. Normally, and again, this is another one of those bloody stupid AI things, normally those numbers will be passed out by the code before it reaches the chat window there, and they will be put up here. When you notice that these aren't updating, I will add a button to fix it that you can click. But when you notice they're not updating, it's because the AI behind it has stopped giving those vital signs, or they're passing out incorrectly. By passing out, I mean they're passing with an R. I don't know, whatever. So they're not going through and being relayed through correctly. But if you keep an eye up here, this should actually update every single message. Well, patients, SPO2, BGL. We don't need SPO2 and heart rate because we've got them. We want BP, ECG, BGL. Okay. 95 to 68, that's quite low. Sinus rhythm's good. 4.2 is okay, and 37.6 is good. Now the other one is the BP will generally appear up here, and that should come through when the obs are obtained by the partner up here. After about a minute, it's supposed to. That's what this message is. So it's supposed to then prompt another message that's going to give us our vital signs that will then pass into here and tell us our BGL and things like that in the chat. But that, again, being AI, sometimes it behaves really strangely. It will improve over time. In any case, we've got our BP back. We've got a pretty hypertensive patient. Well, not pretty hypertensive. BP's a little bit lower. BGL and temper good. Cool. Alright, so I've got that. Lost my train of thought a little bit. Look, our patient is post-ictal, so they're going to be feeling pretty shit. Let's run through a GCS with her. For a GCS, and we jump straight into a sample. And we had seizures before. Okay. Today, with a capital Y. Okay. Now this is going to be the tricky part. And fortunately, the AI knows that, because we're going for GCS here. We've got to ensure our patient's oriented as time, place, and circumstance. I'm asking what day it is. I don't know if the AI actually knows what day it is. So I'm glad that it's responded in that way. And my patient well, look, she hasn't. She's asked for the hospital, so she's not oriented to time or place. Circumstances that she felt fine. So no, we're gonna mark that down as a confused response for that. So eyes are open spontaneously. Sorry, eyes are open. Eyes open. All right. So again, this is still not quite passing correctly. We're getting the answers here. They should be translating up there. Doesn't matter. We'll come back to that. All right, cool. So they're only opening to voice. So I've got a 3 for eyes, a 4 for confused. That's wordy. I will make a button for that. Excellent. So we're obeying command. So we're 6. So we're 3, 4, and 6. That is 13. 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, it's giving me my pupil size as well. Great. Let's do a examination. Right. So we're probably looking here for, in part of medical head to toe, to try and find the root cause of the seizure, and also a trauma head to toe just to see if she's hit her head or if she's got any plaques or anything like that. No, look at a university level. They're probably actually wanting you to go through and say, you're touching the back of the patient's head, you're checking your gloves for blood, you're feeling for masses, etc. You're looking for insect bite stings, whatever you're actually looking for. This is a little more simplified. What sort of head to toe are you doing? What are you doing? Things like that. So just be aware that obviously, at the university they may want a bit more. In this case, look, we've given an indication we're looking for something that may have caused a seizure and or some injuries sustained. We've found nothing. So moving on, I'm fairly happy we're at a GCS 13. We are obviously no longer having a seizure. She's post-ictal. So we might dive into, we've done a bit of history taking, and we've established that she's had one seizure in the past. Let's actually, SPO2 is still tracking around. Look, well, this is obviously the 91. It has not updated. It should have updated to the 94 here. So look, let's get her on a SPO2 still. Let's get 5 liters. Cute. So we'll give her some nasal oxygen and track the SPO2. Let's also alright. Alright. Which is stable enough, so we're going to just get her into the ambulance. We'll obviously have a low threshold from her DAS if she does seize again, because she's already GCS 13, which is a bit of a concern. We will transport her and we'll run through a respiratory assessment on the way. I don't know why I'm saying this, I can just type this in. Let's do an assessment. BP. Cool. Look, she's stable enough. She seems well. I don't know how an AI makes a typo, but not really. And yeah, again, occasionally you will have to repeat your questions. It could be a case that it's being passed out for the monitor up here, or it could be a case that for some reason there's a high volume and it's not responding. So just be aware of that. Not really. Okay. Let's hospital. Cool beans. So open that one. Management of the case was insurance ceases. Same history taking, adhering to protocols for the Seizure presentation, handling the patient was well done. Look, it's a basic one. Look, it was a post-ictal, post-seizure. It's going to be a case of transporting and get what information you can on the way. There is no reason that we need to actually end the scenario at the transport phase. You can actually have a conversation with the patient. You can go through whatever you want here. The world is your oyster. It is an AI. It is very, very strictly trained, and I've worked very closely on developing it to respond to these cases and things that you can then talk to about pathophysiology and things like that. So it's going to, it's going to be guided by you. Obviously, as scenarios progress, it's going to respond to treatment as well. Unfortunately, this one didn't involve much treatment for us. We probably could have asked about headaches and things like that. She probably had one. We probably could have given her some Panadol. But yeah, as you would have seen in the last one, they do respond to treatment. So you give some glucose paste, and the hyperglycemia is going to abate. I probably would have liked to have seen the BGL in the other case go up a little bit higher, but it is what it is. So yeah, look, I hope you've enjoyed this. I will continue to make some of these videos on the regular because I do like showing it off, and obviously every time I update the simulator and get things that keep working, for example, our monitor up here, I will continually update it and keep working on it, and I'll keep showing it off. So thanks for your time, thanks for watching, and look forward to talking again soon. Cheers.